Hello and welcome to this video on creating more autonomy or control over your life. My name is David Morelli. I'm an executive coach and have been so for over 20 years, helping people navigate some of the most important decisions as well as the most uncertain times and situations that they've ever faced. I've done that personally and professionally for over 20 years, and hopefully this video and this video series will give you the benefits of my 20 years in the field. So let's dive right in. In order to understand what happens to the brain, we're relying in this video on the SCARF model. This is the second video in a 10 series of videos to help you deal with uncertainty. And so the SCARF model says that in order to understand the brain, you have to understand that it sorts for status, certainty, autonomy, relatedness, and fairness. We're jumping into the third item on the list, which is in the second video because status isn't really something that we're going to go into right here. We're going into autonomy. And autonomy is all about what you can control and what you can't. So if we think about the center circle, there are lots of things that you can control right now. And for many of us, we're concerned about the economy, we're concerned about our own finances, our health, etc., coronavirus, and all kinds of other things spreading through our culture, rippling fear, you might say. And whenever that happens, our brains forget what we have control over. And so if you focus on what you can control, you'll actually find that your brain settles down a little bit. Your brain recovers vital IQ points. So, thinking about this, what you can control, in a little while I'll suggest that you write down a list for that. But most of us focus on the second circle, which is what you can't control. What you can't control is whether you might get sick or not, right? Whether the economy will do this or that, whether your customers will stay or go, etc. We focus a lot on what we can't control, and by the very nature of that focus, we end up in fear. Our amygdala goes crazy. There's something called an amygdala hijack. The limbic system of the brain, the emotional brain center, goes wild. And so we end up losing 10 to 15 IQ points when we focus too much on this outer circle of can't control. And so there's a third circle that most people miss. And that third circle is the circle of influence. What can you influence in your life right now? It might not be that you can control it, but it's a way that you can nudge it in a certain direction. So you might not be able to control whether you have health in every moment, but you might be able to influence it based on how you take care of yourself, how you deal with your stress, where you go or don't go, who you see or don't see, etc. So what can you influence right now around your money, around your health, around your relationships, etc. So here's the action plan. After this video, go ahead and write down the things that you can control, the things that you can't control, and then infringing on this can't control bubble, what can you influence? And I guarantee you that after you write those down, your brain will have a better sense of what you can do, taking back control, creating autonomy for you, and empowering you in moving forward in your life. If you like this video, if it's been useful for you, go ahead and share it. Feel free to like it if you'd like. And then if you'd like to email me, I'd be happy to reach out to you or to work with you. You can email me at david@orgcoach.com. And make sure to tune in to our next video coming out tomorrow, which is the next part of the SCARF model, helping your brain recover IQ points, making smarter and better decisions. It's about relatedness, how you relate to other people, and how important that is in this time period. See you next time.